Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to We Still Do. Glad to have you guys back for episode number 3.
Number 3. We Still Do, where love, marriage, family, and life meet real talk.
Yeah.
With Kevin and Mika Coley.
Hi to all of our new
people. Thank you
people
for joining. And
welcome
after 30
back,
plus
y'all.
years together, we can still say
We Still Do.
So back at it. So I'm sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat.
Yeah, he got a frog in his throat, guys.
Today.
That's a blooper. To-do. Wait, I just gotta ask real quick. When you were saying to-do, what words were you mixing?
I was trying to put today.
But where does dough go from? Like, you know, sometimes
day. I don't know what.
No. Most of the time,
Sorry.
you create a word when you're trying to mix two words. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
what were you mixing?
I won't mix anything. I was just trying to say today, and it just came out.
All right, we moving on, baby. we moving on, cause you're nuts. You're nuts.
Oh man! Before we actually jump into everything, let's go and go through our pulse check.
Yeah. Pause check.
It's going.
Yeah, so quick updates. Any quick updates for our family? We're still working on the logistics of getting the episodes loaded up to Spotify and Apple. So we should have those loaded up within the next week or so.
Yep.
No worries though, because we will give you guys heads up when they're out there for all of our Spotify and Apple Podcast users, people who like to put things in there and just listen without seeing the videos. And
our YouTube. Make sure, like we said, we're on YouTube. So if you see this on other platforms, know that the full episode is actually on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube under We Still Do 2025.
Yes, and please like,
comment,
and subscribe.
That's important.
We appreciate all of our shorts viewers. But go look at the video. Like, especially if you're married, check it out. See what you think. What you don't like. We want to hear it all, right? Because we are new at this. However, we are not novice to the camera. So for those of you who don't really know us, our son started a TikTok 3 years ago.
3 to 4.
3 to 4 years ago. And so we are Key and the Coley family. We're the parents. So we're not new to social media platform, just to the podcast side of it.
Right.
And so we've had so many people saying, hey, you guys need to do this. And so we're doing it.
We're doing
it.
We
need you guys support. And
we need you guys support. Follow us. Like I said, subscribe, lock in. It's there for you. Episode 2 is already out.
Yeah.
Episode 1 is already out.
On YouTube. Both of them
YouTube.
are on YouTube. And again, within the next week or so, we are going to get them uploaded on Spotify and Apple. So episode 3, Fighting Fair.
Fighting fair, conflict without chaos.
Try it again.
Fighting fair, conflict without chaos.
He had to project that the frog got his
Just try to jump
ribbit.
on. Yeah.
Ribbit.
Let's go into our anchor scripture. And the anchor scripture for the day is Ephesians 4:26. And it says, in your anger, do not sin.
That's a good one.
In your anger, do
That's
not
a good
sin.
one for any relationship. Friendships. But specifically marriage.
Right.
I mean, anger. Like, sometimes we think that we cannot get mad.
Yeah.
But it's an emotion it's a God-given emotion, right?
Right.
It's an emotion that we were given. This is how we were created, that we could get angry. There's just one request.
Right. Don't sin.
Don't sin.
That's good.
This is gonna get juicy.
That hit home.
Yeah. Don't sin. So
how can we fight fair without conflict? Well, fight fair, even when you have conflict, how can you work through the chaos without going into that, pushing into those boundaries of sinning and crossing those particular boundaries? So,
question from our future executive director. We're going to back up real quick.
Let's go back
because this is really good. Because this is going to help answer that question.
Okay.
Right? And that question was, what do you do when trust is broken And I think this is a very important question. It kind of goes back from episode number 2. We kind of touched on it, and it was at the end of the podcast. But just to kind of elaborate a little more on it, it's one of those elephants in the room.
Right.
When you say,
yeah,
like, what do you do when trust is broken? Because that is an argument right there. That is anger to like the first degree,
yes,
and then sin to like the third.
Yeah.
Because you know, most of the time we want tit for tat. It's petty. It's nitpicking. It is what's the word? Antagonizing.
Right.
Guilty. I would say earlier on in our marriage, and I ain't gonna lie, there have been moments where I thought about being petty.
Right.
No joke. Like,
I think everybody gets those.
And then there's moments where I just kind of gave in to the pettiness, but recognize that I shouldn't. I recognize that I should have stayed there, so
yeah.
I don't stay there. Like,
okay.
I start off with like, I ought to do this, and then I'm like, that's petty.
Yeah.
That's petty. But he really ticked me. He really pushed my buttons, right?
Right.
And whatever it was that you did to break my trust, or vice versa, I took it really personal. How many of y'all can say y'all take it personal?
Right. Exactly.
You take it personal when your spouse
breaks your trust.
Yeah, like, and what other way is there to take it? I mean, like, real talk.
Yeah, because you made those commitments too, and trust, like, it doesn't just have to be, I think we was talking about this before, it doesn't actually have to be to the extreme. You're talking about the trust level, like infidelity, that seems like that's the biggest one.
That's the biggest one of
people kind of talk about.
But it could be finances,
yeah.
trust broken in finances,
yeah.
trust broken in...
This in general, not only in finances, trust broken in your word. If you're trying to say you're going to do something and you just don't follow through.
And you don't follow through.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do?
That's a big one.
Yeah, like...
How about trust broken when we trust each other with stuff?
Stuff, secrets, or you telling somebody something, and then you go behind and you sharing it with somebody else. And
or even deeper, like something just we would consider in how about material? Has anybody broken your trust when it comes to material things?
Stuff.
Like, I like nice things, guys. I am very OCD. Just to go off, to digress. My husband, about to throw him under the bus, ride over him, back up, ride over. But babe, I promise you, I'm gonna patch you up.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna put you together. Okay. I'm gonna make sure you're all bandaged up and you gonna heal well.
Yeah.
I hate when he spits in the sink. How many sink spitters we got up there? And my question to you is, why? Spit in the toilet, please.
Okay. Don't drag it. Keep going.
No, but
keep going.
I like nice things. And I get it. It's probably tradition for most people to spit in the sink, but y'all, it drives me batty. And so I trust that my husband is not just going to spit in the sink, but he's going to spit in the sink. He's going to wash it out the way I want it washed out. Right. I'm going to clarify that, like, get every bit of the residue out. I don't want to see no spit residue. And that's all in the sink. And then you just do a quick.
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah.
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Mend it up. Go ahead.
But
go ahead. Finish it. All right, we established that. I'm a sink spitter. And I might not clean it up as well as you want, but go ahead and mend it up.
I did, but I'm mending it by saying I recognize that he cleans it. It's just not the way I want it. So I had some trust issues there with him. And so what we did is we came to a compromise.
That's it.
Right? I'm like, babe, I talked to you about this before. You keep spitting, baby. And it's just not, do you not see that? Like I had to point out, do you not see, baby, I know that I saw you rinse it out. But that's spit. That's toothpaste hunk right there.
That's right.
What can we do? How can we come to an agreement? And this is small.
Right.
But these things could turn into arguments though, right?
Can lead to something.
Like, this is probably one of our funnier things that we disagree on, right?
But you still can apply it to everything else. Just taking that in context and saying, like, the same thing as far as how you compromise. So
Yeah,
we
we
come
came
up,
to a
we have
compromise.
those agreements between
Yes.
each other. Okay, I know she doesn't like that. So what do I have to do on my part? Even though she might not, she has a certain way that she likes it to be done. So what can I actually do to help to make sure that we don't fall into that repetitive cycle? So what we've done is that she showed me that once you just spit it in the toilet.
I showed him, I shared with him too,
Share, right.
how
So-
much easier it is. Like, baby, you ain't got to hear my mouth, but if you just spit in the toilet, flush.
That's it.
And you ain't got to do all of this, the quick rinsing and all that stuff. It saves you time, and you ain't got to hear my mouth. Just a small compromise. He agreed. I guess what would have happened if you hadn't agreed? We would have to figure out how to be mature about.
Right, exactly.
Because, like, let's say you didn't agree with spitting in the toilet. Because that's a thing.
Yeah.
There are couples who just might not agree with. Like,
Yeah.
so what would you have done? What would you do different if you say, hey, babe, I don't want to spit in the toilet?
It's hard to say with me.
You
I
took
mean,
the
I don't-
high road, obviously. But what if you had taken a more difficult road?
It could have caused conflict.
But what would you do to make sure conflict's removed? Like, how would you...
To me personally, I still would have take the high road.
That's always going to be the best case scenario.
That's
guys.
like, for me, that's always going to be like the best narrative. Like,
But a high...
just to hold the peace.
Yeah.
But just to share, like, okay, I get it. I said, but, you know, is it that serious? Maybe, I would say. But I wouldn't do that. But I would take I always default to the high road, just to make
You do.
sure that, you know, that, because I want to be able to respect and honor which, you know, your wishes are too. So I'm working as well.
But I don't want it
With
to
you.
seem one-sided. So, for example, you could have, not necessarily this wasn't the high road, but you could say, babe, I like spitting in the sink. I will do
X, Y, and Z.
this to clean it thoroughly. Because, I mean, I wasn't pointing out something that wasn't there,
Uh-huh.
right? I was pointing out it was there. So then you would have had to... What?
I don't want to set myself up.
No, you can clean it. You can clean
I
it,
can't,
babe.
but then it's like, what for the guys that say, well, I'm going to do that, but then, and they don't follow through. You know what I'm saying? What if they say, well,
Well,
I'm
you're right. But that wouldn't mean that you would come to a compromise that you're going to follow through. But yes, if you don't follow through, then you're back at this place
Then, yeah,
again.
you're
So
back
you
in
didn't
place.
clean it right.
Right. So then it goes to me that I'm always going to try to take the high road. That's just to me, fellas. Like, don't, you know, if you want to go, I'm just trying to find out a resolution that you can keep the
Absolutely.
peace.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just gotta you just gotta defer, especially if it's something that's a repetitive thing. Because to me, I take it, and only I can speak to myself now. This is like my new, but it can lead to something big though.
It could.
It could be, you know.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, if you're petty, you could drag that thing out. But I'm just trying to say, all right, how can I default to saying like, for me, how can I keep the peace in this situation?
So there's the goal. When
Try
your
to keep-
trust is broken, the whole goal for each other is to keep the peace. Come to a resolution or a compromise that is peaceful. So, and what does that look like, right?
Right.
Again, compromising, right? Laying out fighting rules.
That's it.
Laying out fighting rules. Like, you know, establish rules that both of you guys should follow. Like what you should and should not do. What
right.
you can and cannot say to each other. How you say it
It's
to
important.
each other is important, right? And like I think it's fair to note to pray first.
Yeah.
It sounds so cliche.
Yeah.
Because when you're angry, you ain't praying. You like, but you can take a moment and gather yourself. Like what I did is I saw it in the sink and I was like, immediately because it had been repetitive,
Yeah.
I just regrouped real quick and I was like, all right, Lord,
Exactly.
this ain't that big. And even if it was, how you got me to handle it? And like immediately I came and I said, babe, it's spit in the sink. I was like, baby, won't you try doing X, Y, Z? Because that's spit, babe. Like, come and see that spit. That's nasty.
And that's important too. And knowing your spouse as well, understanding that
That's
the tone of it.
nasty.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The tone. You could have easily came out, babe, you spit in the sink again. God dang.
I could have.
You know
Using
what
that
I'm
word
saying?
again is crazy.
Right.
Or babe, you always spinning
Exactly.
and sing.
Right. So the way your delivery is a thing too. So understanding that how are you delivering your grievance, or how you delivering, what you're feeling
That's
in that
good.
moment is extremely important. You know what I'm saying? For each other. Understanding your spouse, understanding how, articulate things, understanding how you are delivering the message.
That's good, babe. That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying? So I think that's very important too.
That's good,
part of the
delivering.
words.
So words that you don't. So some of your fighting rules should say, we do not say always,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We do not use words that are like hateful. We don't name call.
Exactly.
Instead, try using words like I feel.
Yeah.
Babe, I feel
I feel
like
you just, yeah.
every time you spit in the sink, there's some residue.
They do. Yeah.
And I think I have a better
Solution to it, right. And
Hear
just
me out.
reframing.
You can even
what
say,
you're saying.
hear me out, babe. This is how I feel. Right? And just take it take it in a direction where you are absorbing and not projecting.
That's good.
Right?
That's
You are
important.
absorbing and you're not projecting. So pray first, no disrespect. And again, pause if emotions are high. I think in the past, and it's okay to circle back.
Right.
I think in the past, I feel like my emotions were high. And I'm not going to lie, for all the girls out there, emotions get real high. And my emotions were high for a reason. I wanted him to feel what I was feeling. If I was angry, then I want to make him angry, right? I want him to feel my wrath.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And so you antagonize and you're yelling and aggressive. There was no soft side, right? And so that was another thing. Tapping into your soft side doing arguments is important on both ends, right?
Exactly.
And
we
not
try to
trying to
keep that
win.
in
That's
balance,
what I think a lot of relationships are trying to win. So when you're
trying to get one over on the other person.
Yeah,
And it
like-
shouldn't be that way.
yeah, you shouldn't be competing.
Right. Exactly.
Right? You shouldn't be competing.
That's good.
How about this? Share a story of disagreement that ended in prayer. Would y'all do that? Could y'all share a story? Let's share a story that we had that ended.
Go ahead,
So
finish. Go ahead, finish.
you just brought me a car, my dream car, and
I don't know why I didn't think about that, but go ahead.
yeah,
Finish.
see, and mind you, he purchased it for me, and it's a gift, and I love it, and I want to take care of it. And again, I have some OCD, and she's nice. She's a nice car, best car I've ever had. So anybody who ain't had nothing real nice, and when you get something real nice, you want to take care of it. Y'all know where I'm going with this. So my man bought it for me, and I promise you, one day we was in it, and he drive that joint like it's
Sports car.
no. You drive it like it's a truck, a truck / sports car. Like and don't get me wrong, it can go fast,
Yeah.
but I want longevity out of this vehicle, right? So I'm like, you're supposed to be vibing. I was like, babe, why are you driving like this? Came off a little abrasive,
Yeah.
and I simmered it back. I said, babe, she's a luxury car.
Yeah.
I want to take care of what you bought me. So I need you to take care of what you bought me.
I get it. Yeah. You're right. I get it.
Right? Then I've got these rules where I don't want to eat in the car.
Yeah. Been doing good with that.
Somebody keep trying to munch in the car.
But
And then somebody left trash.
to my
in the
defense,
pocket
I
door.
do take it out.
Somebody left a diaper in my trunk. Now,
That wasn't me. Well, yeah, I did do that. Because it's only because it was rushed. We rabbit trailing. But so
I'm just saying.
Okay,
These
I
are
get it.
disagreements
They
that
are.
I was fussing about.
okay, I get it. Yeah. I get
And
that.
so prior to that, it was my delivery. It plucked my nerves, but my delivery was the one that was offensive to him.
Yeah.
So you can be mad about things, but your delivery, like, just come softer. Doesn't mean that you dilute your request or your concerns. It just means that you come from a place of love, right?
I think that's important.
And we didn't pray together on that, but sometimes you can pray on your own. Like, I was like, oh Lord, please. Let me not become, what's the word? Like, super materialistic when it comes to this vehicle.
Right.
Like, let me not draw this thing out. It's a car.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's a nice girl.
She's nice though. And I want you to take care of her. So I'm
yeah.
going to comply to those things, you know. And it's all about trying to keep the peace. And I understand. I want to take care of the car too. That's her baby, you know. So I'm gonna do whatever you need to do to comply.
Yeah, that's
well.
it. I think that's
all,
fair. I mean, you work hard, and you work hard to
understand.
get it for me. So
I get it.
yeah, that's good. That's good. So
Right. How about questions?
how about this, Bo? But before we go here, I just wanted to talk about fighting fair and regaining trust while fighting fair. You know, you don't want to fuel flames, right?
Yeah.
So again, we just talked about pausing before, parents, pray, take a few minutes, cool off, whatever it is, right? And when you're talking, name what's really happening, right? Just lay it down,
Don't hold back.
Say, I am frustrated,
Right.
instead of saying, you always.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated. I feel, right? And stay in the moment. I think for us ladies, it's easy for us to bring up the past. You pull out the old receipts and be like, man.
That's
and here's the thing. Don't shy away from bringing up old things if you haven't addressed them and cleared the air.
Right, exactly.
So
That's
don't sweep something under the rug. If you haven't actually addressed it and cleared the air on it, then find a soft way to deliver it. Say, hey, babe, I know last year, I'm being extreme, but I know last year we didn't come to an agreement. We didn't completely discuss. But I just wanted you to know that made me feel this way.
Yeah. Address it. I think big thing you said, just don't sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Everything should be out in the open.
Yeah, that's good. How about, and then again, we were saying, laying out the rules, words you don't use, pray first, no disrespecting each other, don't call names. This is one thing I didn't touch on. Early in a relationship, I was a huge name caller.
Right.
And it was what I knew. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Right? And it was normal for me. And so it took,
Yeah.
you
Because I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't privy to that type of talk, and we just had to kind of get on the same page on how we communicated that way. As far as didn't want to come off so harsh, because that to me I felt like it pushed me away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back you, and you don't want to feel threatened. So.
And we don't want to belittle each other.
No, exactly.
And be a good listener.
Yes, definitely. You gotta listen and understand. Like, you gotta apply. If she's saying something or I'm saying something,
summarize it back just in case. And so I understand.
So
you're saying that this makes you feel this way.
Right.
I understand that you feel this way, and so you would like for me to do this moving forward. And if it's something that you disagree with, then that's when you guys come to a compromise. The beauty in a marriage is you can figure it out.
Right, exactly.
But you have to be intentional with figuring it out. You can figure it out.
That's important. That's good, man.
Yeah,
you can figure it out.
Yeah, attack the problem, not the person. That's what we do. Good. We attack each other.
Attack the problem, not the person. Man, that's good, mom.
Yeah, good one, babe. Good one.
Attack the problem, not the person.
Yeah, that's really good. So I got a question for you guys to answer in the comments. Do you fight to be right or to get it right? That's such a good question.
That's good.
Do you fight to be right or to get it right?
Man.
I can honestly say I'm still working on this. But I know I've been notorious for fighting to be right.
The kids will definitely comment on it.
Ain't nobody tell you to bring the kids in this.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it. I'm saying the kids will say that.
Kids, if
but
y'all
we fight
this.
to get it right. Now it's being more intentional to make sure, because that's part of respect with one another and the love that we share for one another. Make sure that we fight and make sure we're actually getting it right, because you just don't want to keep circumventing, going back around to the same thing over and over and over again, because I think that leads to the chaos. We're trying to eliminate the chaos.
Got anything else? How about this one? we wrote down.
What does that say? Use heart language, not hurt language. So use heart language, not hurt language.
Yeah.
That's good to me because, you know, you want to be able to come. To me, when I think about coming from the heart, it always kind of goes back to when I think about that, I think about, you know, back to the vows.
Yeah.
You know, to the episode we was talking about vows.
Yeah.
So I cherish those vows. And when
Yeah.
I took those vows, it's like, I'm going to always speak from, you know, the heart because I care and I love about you deeply. And I don't want to do anything to tarnish you.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, you my jewel. You might like, if you got that precious jewel that you have, you're not trying to tarnish it. You're not trying to, you know, treat it in the type of way. You just don't discard it. You just don't try to hurt it. You don't throw it down. You don't smash. You want to make sure you're cherishing it in a special way. So I'm always going to kind of speak things and encourage and, you know, pour into you and do the things necessary to make sure you're taking care of that.
The truth is your tone turns the truth into either healing or harm.
Exactly.
I could be telling the truth all day long, but my delivery could hurt you.
Yes.
It could be facts, right? But my delivery can hurt you, but my delivery can heal you.
Yes, definitely.
Right? And so that's what you want in your marriage. When trust has been broken and we're trying to fight fair and have conflict without chaos, our tones need to be ones that heal.
Heal, not hurt.
Yeah.
Not hurt. Always speaking the way, always, and bringing that to the table. I'm thinking when you think about the whole totality of this episode, is like coming in and you lead with that. Like come in with this mindset saying, okay, we might have this disagreement, we might have this going on, or this may be happening, but I already know I'm coming to a place that that's my friend, that's the one I love. I'm not gonna try to hurt them in any way.
That's good.
But I'm gonna come and make sure that everything's amicable, make sure everything works for the both of us, and how can we be all on the same page?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day. So always like, is this gonna heal us? Because I'm trying to stay away from hurt. And that's what's gonna grow you. That's constantly what's gonna keep growing your relationship.
No joke, that is one of the main corporates in arguments and conflict, and when trust is lost, is hurting one another.
Yes.
Right? But the devil is a liar.
Yeah.
Victory is mine. No, let me stop. All right, but so we are going to change our tones.
Change your tone.
That they heal and not harm, right?
Exactly.
And then, how about the scripture, James 1:19? I thought this was good. Every person needs to be quick to hear, listen, and slow to speak, and slow to anger.
That's important.
So don't sit on it. Don't fester. Don't let it fester in your minds. Just take a breath and ask for wisdom. God is guaranteed to give it to you. All right, because He loves us that much.
He's for us.
Yeah.
He's never one. He's for marriage and never going to be against marriage. He wants it to work.
And fighting is for understanding. If you can get that in your brain, it's not for victory. Fighting is to understand.
Exactly.
You fight for each other, right? We fight to understand what it is that I fight to understand what it is he's feeling. He fights to understand what I'm feeling. We don't fight to win.
Exactly.
Right?
That's perfect.
Yeah, we don't fight to win. This is good stuff, and we could really go on and on and on. We actually have we got an acronym for We Still Do.
And we're going to send it to them.
And we're going to post it on here, but we want to go through it really quickly because our time is really running out. I didn't expect this to be this good, but we hit the good, the gut-wrenching, the God moments, right? So the good is we change our tone.
Change your tone.
To heal, not to harm. The gut-wrenching is you can get angry, right?
It's okay.
But you can't sin. Get angry. Don't sin. Right? And the God moments are asking Him for wisdom and understanding that He wants us to fight
for each other.
Right?
Important.
Fight for the covenant.
Fight
to maintain your oath.
We believe in
God.
fight.
Right? And
all right,
so
what's acronym?
Our acronym, you want to do the first one? real quick?
So,
W.
W for we still do. W is wait before you react.
Again, James 1:19. Be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Right?
Good.
E, express. Don't explode. Okay?
That's good.
Yeah. Speak truth in love. Right? Use I feel instead of you always.
That's right.
Yeah. How about this
Yeah,
one?
Seek. S is seek to understand. Don't listen to reload. Listen to relate.
Good. I'm famous for reloading. I'm working on it. I'm doing better. Like he'll say something and I'm just like relate.
That's good.
Relate.
I love that. T, how about this? Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Own your part, even if it's just 10%.
Yeah, even if it's a small part.
It's a small part.
Take
To
ownership.
Take ownership of it.
Yeah, because it takes two to tango. Every time, right? It takes two to tango. How about I? Invite peace,
That's good.
not pressure.
We talked about that.
Invite peace, not pressure, right? Instead of pushing for closure, invite calm, right? Invite peace, right?
Listen, number L, listen with love. Listen beyond the words, what emotion is hiding underneath.
Anger often covers hurt,
Definitely.
right? And disappointment and fear, right? So respond to the feeling, not just the phrase,
Right.
not what you just said to me,
Right, that's good.
right? To the feeling. I hurt you. That's what we need to be thinking about. Oh, he said this, but that's hurt. I've hurt you, right? How about D?
Do you do that?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
last one.
We got two L's, guys. I apologize.
Let go and let God.
Cliche, but it's so true.
Let go and let God. After healthy discussion, release it. Pray together, not about who's right, but for restoration.
That's good, babe. That's good. Like there's scripture behind it. It's Proverbs 15:1. A soft-spoken word turns wrath,
That's right.
man. Turns wrath.
That's good.
Try it. I promise you. Next time somebody's angry or you're angry, try to be soft. And you're gonna be like, man,
Just
it actually
important.
works.
That actually works. Yes.
It actually works. Decide to reconnect. Don't let the argument end the night, right? At the night, right? End it with closeness.
That's good.
And I know these are things that you say when I'm mad and I don't trust you. I don't want to hug you, but I promise you, the whole goal is to push past your flesh.
That's
Look, if we let our flesh govern us throughout this life, we're gonna
We
always
always-
be up in some type of
Yeah.
chaos and some frenzy
Everything
and running
falling
around like chickens with our heads cut off, right?
Exactly.
So decide to reconnect. O,
Operate in grace. Give each other room to grow.
that's
You
good.
both will mess up, but grace keeps the heart open for repair.
Good. Awesome. So we're gonna close out. We did go a little bit over, guys. We love y'all so much. So before we close this episode, remember that love may start a marriage,
But covenant sustains it.
build with God,
Grow with grace, and
always choose to say, we still do. We still do, and we hope you do too. We love you guys. Don't forget to like
Comment
and subscribe. You just gave me your cooties. Oh, pray for me.
Dang.
I
in
love
Jesus' name.
y'all.
I love y'all. God dang it.
You gotta put that in.